so unknown it is to us too. It's like if you've never, you can talk about it up the wazoo and explain it, but until you experience it, you don't really know anything about it, really, you know.
Well, and I remember the gal that I had to follow, you know, to get my certification for the lungs. And I remember her saying in her classes that, you know, the nurses can really tell if you guys work together, the husband and wife, you know.
They can tell if you work together?
You know, yeah, if you're a good team with him helping her. And I remember when they sent us home and it was midnight and my husband wanted to sleep and I thought, we're one of those teams that don't work together.
Oh, my husband, I don't even know if he really changed a diaper. Maybe one. My husband had these ideas beforehand. He was like, I've told these girls this before. He thought he was so smart. He said, you know, I have an answer for all the problems that women have when we have a kid. We're going to just buy our kids tight sweatpants so if you ever go, you know, somewhere and run an errand and I'm there with the kids, I'll just put them in tight sweatpants and they won't have to change a diaper because they'll keep it all in.
Oh my gosh.
That was his idea. And then he also had this idea of, instead of having to get up in the middle of the night to feed them with a bottle, you just attach it with a bungee cord to like the ceiling and yeah, I'll take care of it.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't it? I mean, he's smart, but he had no idea. My younger boy, he got out of the crib really early, like much earlier than my other one. But he didn't know how to open the door. So you would just hear him in the middle of the night getting out of bed and he would just boom, 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 pow. Like he'd just slam himself into the door. And of course it would wake us up and that was like my husband's worst thing. He did not like to get woken up. So first thing he did is he took butter and buttered up his railings.
Oh my gosh.
He thought that if he buttered them, that the kid would slip and because he would take his toes and wrap them around the rails, you know?
Aww.
They're like little monkeys.
Yeah, didn't work. Then he took bungee cord and he bungee cord pillows to the door. So he said, well, at least if he slammed into it, I wouldn't hear it. It'd just make a soft thud. And I put a stop to that because I was like, yeah, I'll wake up and he'll be like strangled like on my, you know, on my door there.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, my husband had some very good ideas. This one's coming out very nicely. There we go. Let's see if we got that one all. I liked this one more with the non-punch. You know, we kind of did them two different ways. I did this one like a little standard excision because it was scarred down a little bit. And the fact is it might not have come out whole, but it came out nice and whole. So I'm going to put a little deep stitch under there. On the top one will look good. And I get to show it to you. I'll grab this for you.
My son has almost 2-year-old twins. And I really have to say, they've done a great job. They sleep really good at night, but they use that white noise, and it's a jet engine.
Oh, a jet engine? Is that loud?
It's just that.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And my husband says we're going to take them to the airport someday, and they'll just fall asleep because they're almost 2 and they still use it. But it works. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? They'll be okay because now that you have phones and they have them, you can have them anywhere you go. It's not like you have to, you know, transport some big device or something with them.
Yeah, we have it on our iPad, so when they come over, they
that's nice. So anybody can have it.
Yeah.
That's so funny, though.
Yeah, white noise is good to have with the kids.
It is.
Totally.
It is. But my kids, too, they have a fan now, and they need it to go anywhere, actually. My husband does that.
There's a fan noise on that app.
Yeah,
so you don't have to actually have a fan. Do they want it blowing or just the noise?
They like the shh.
Yeah.
That kind of noise. So yeah, we'll use an app sometimes, but they like the true.
Yeah,
that's sad. They like
cool.
a true, original, not a synthetic noise.
Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah, you know, that's Jeff's side, I think. My husband's neurotic side at work.
Yeah.
Almost done. Actually, you know, my husband, when we first started to try to have kids, he actually said, can you believe this? He actually said, you know what? I think, why don't we do this? I could be like a stay-at-home dad and you could be working. And he was serious about it. Can you even imagine? He would not have survived. He can't.
No.
My husband,
doing himself?
he almost throws up if he sees my kids throw up. He totally gags. He cannot, and he
never
looks
forget.
away. He can't even handle it.
No, one time we had this patient who wanted to throw up.
Yes.
He was so
Did he was losing it, right? He
He
couldn't
was like,
even.
go get a bag and stuff, and like,
And he's like, oh, he gets all he gets all
flushed.
flustered. He's like, oh my god. He cannot handle it. It's so sad. Thank God one of us can handle it at least.
Isn't that funny?
You know, for us, like I joke with the girls too, like that. You know, you never think in your life that you would be running across the house, like going no, and trying to catch someone's barf in your shirt or in your hand so it doesn't go on the carpet. You're like, just throw up on my. I pull my t-shirt out. Just throw up on my t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You never thought you'd be doing something like that. There you go. Okay, that one looks very nice. Let me bring this thing up to front so you can take a look at it. Here, you want to see your? I'll put it right here. Look at this right here. See that first one that we squeezed out? We
It was
used a little out- It was long. We squeezed it to the top of the skin. I know. So the whole that's the internal contents. This is the sac that we teased out with that one, but this is the lower one. See, there's the little
So it was
sac.
a lot smaller, but
It was under there, and we got it whole. See, it's still the stuff's still
Yeah.
inside. That one we took out in pieces, but we squeezed out all of that.
oh my god.
It's like a little centipede, a little worm.
That's what it looks
earthworm.
like.
Yeah, but it's good.